It's A to Z here on Locked On Sports Atlanta, free on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. You search Locked On Sports Atlanta. Subscribe and like our YouTube channel as well. Give it the old thumbs up, and we appreciate you guys giving us all the support. Boy, I need to bring it down after the last 20 minutes or so. Probably got a little bit too heated there, Falcons fans and NFL fans. But, again, I'm just passionate about it, and I believe what I believe. And I hope that there is a sentiment of folks out there who, at this point in time, genuinely can reevaluate what they thought of this whole thing from start to finish and go, I probably missed the mark when this thing first happened. And that's okay. Like, you're not going to be nailed to a cross for this and shouldn't be nailed to a cross for it. But just understanding and recognizing, thought processes that are flawed along the way, I think is a critical part of growing up and being an adult. And that should never stop, right? Now I'm getting all preachy on you guys. I'm just going to shut up and hand out a shovel of wisdom.
Brace yourselves, because it's time for the Shovel of Wisdom.
Yeah, maybe I should give myself a shovel. Let's do that. There we go. Now I feel better. I think everything has gotten straightened out right now. But today, in all seriousness, my shovel goes to NBC. Yeah, NBC Sports. Yeah, they tried to follow suit with what CBS did and Fox did, and didn't work out so well for them. Well, what CBS did, of course, is they took Tony Romo right from the playing field and put him in a booth. And then Fox did the same thing with Greg Olson, took him from the playing field and put him in a booth. Worked out pretty well. Those guys are pretty good. Well, NBC tried that with Drew Brees, and guess what? They gone after 1 year. And I'm not going to skewer Drew Brees as an analyst. I didn't think he was very good. He wasn't very interesting. He wasn't terrible, but he clearly wasn't great and didn't move the needle. Because if he had, and they had gotten the data points that they needed, and they had gotten the reaction that they needed from Drew Brees and everything else, he would still be there. This is clearly a move about effectiveness, not necessarily Drew Brees, quote, wanting to be with his family. That's a nice and easy and convenient way to look at it. It's an easy out for them, but this is more of, yeah, Drew, you weren't really what we thought you were going to be, and it didn't work out the way we thought it was going to work out. And so, guess what, dude? See ya. You know. So, if you'd like to hand out a shovel, you can do so on my Twitter account at Mark Zinno, MarkZino. Just use the hashtag shovel of wisdom. All right, Game 3, NBA Finals tonight between the Celtics and the Golden State Warriors. If you're into lines and everything else, Boston's laying 3.5. You get a total of 212.5. And I am going to take the points here with Golden State. There's a sense that they could be a square dog because still the public is backing them even on the road and even after how well Boston played in Game 1. There's a couple of things to note here. One, Boston has a turnover problem. There is a line of demarcation with them. 15 turnovers or less, they win the game. 16 turnovers or more, they lose the game. It's that simple. They've got to take care of the basketball. And if they don't, Golden State has too many good shooters to be able to annihilate them and take advantage of it, right? Now, Boston's done a great job at limiting Golden State shooting. This is a team, the Warriors, that came into the finals shooting 49% from the field. Over the first 2 games, Boston has held them to just 41% shooting from the field. And they've certainly limited them from three-point range. So this is more about secondary scoring than anything else. You look at Game 1, you get Al Horford with 26 points. You have Marcus Smart chipping in. You got Robert Williams chipping in. Guess what happened in Game 2? Those 3 combined scored 6 points on 3 of 11 shooting. And Golden State, obviously they got Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney. This is a game where I think if they win outright, it's because Klay Thompson had a really big game. He's kind of been very quiet. And he might not even be 100% still coming back from the knee injury and everything else. He's just a little bit of a different player. But when Klay gets going, man, Golden State is unstoppable. And I would watch out for him tonight to have a big, big night. If he does, I think they're going to be in a real good situation for Golden State. So I'm going to take the points tonight. And for what it's worth, I'm on the over for the total. So, I'll play that there as well. Go to my Twitter account at Mark Zinno. I post a bunch of my picks there and links to everything that I've done and all the work that I do in the sports gambling arena. So check that out as well. So that'll do it for me today. I'm going to go cool off and have a cold drink and enjoy the rest of my Wednesday. I hope you guys do the same. Back tomorrow with another edition of A to Z. Appreciate the love and support. You guys have a great night. Don't take any crap from anybody. See ya.